our intended destination, and that be Lansing, Michigan, talking to the people that can make this decision. We'll keep you posted on it. This is going to be good for our township, good for our development. If you think about it, a $50 million medical campus that will employ 700 permanent jobs are people that at some point in time are going to decide, we hope, to want to live closer to where they work. They're going to shop in the village. They're going to shop on 32 Mile Road. Maybe they'll buy one of those homes that we're trying to sell here in the township or in a neighboring area. They're going to spend money in town. They're going to bring their kids to our schools. And all in all, I don't think you can measure the potential here if this is allowed to occur. We need a few $1 million and a thumbs up for a ramp, and I think a lot of very positive things are going to happen for our community. So we need your support on it. Write your legislator, write Pete Lund, write Don Brown. They're on our side. But I think the more that you do that, the more that it'll have influence for us. So thank you, and please feel free to call the Township Hall if there's any questions you have about this project. We'll do the best we can to answer them. But your support is greatly appreciated. Thanks.
Throughout the summer, the hard-working folks at Parks and Rec have held celebrations in each of our local parks. Last week, they held their final one in Bruce as they headed out to the park located behind the Township Hall. Special Events Assistant Grace Vinay was there to make the event successful.
They've been on Monday nights, every other, from 7 till 8:30, and we have various activities for the kids. We bring the bouncer usually. Tonight we had bubbles. We have tattoos, little obstacle course. Sometimes we play a game like kickball. We had a balloon toss tonight because it's really hot. And there's always juice and cookies for the kids and some little prize to take home, and it's been a lot of fun. And it helps introduce the public to all the different parks that we have in our system. It's a nice family night out.
And it's that time of year again when all the local produce is ripe and ready at our area farmers markets. Last Thursday was the grand opening of one behind the Bruce Township Hall. Local vendors were selling fruit, vegetables, flowers, and soap products. Bridget Lamberty, the organizer for the market, gives us the scoop.
Thank you to everyone for coming out, for showing support for this farmers market. It's been just wonderful, the turnout of the vendors, giving them an opportunity in the community to provide their wares and to get support from community members. It's just a wonderful thing. The farmers market is a great place to be, friendly people, friendly atmosphere. It's a place for the whole family, so we really enjoy having it here, and we're hoping everybody can come and have a good time.
With Peach Festival just a few short weeks away, the crew at Channel 6 has been working at a feverish pace to get this year's Peach Queen promo completed and on air. In this year's escapade, you'll find Peach Queen Kathleen Sealzik and runner-up Elizabeth Cusick, along with past Peach Queen Courtney Spiegel, out in another dimension. All you Trekkies will be very interested, so stay tuned and beam me up, Scotty. And we just want to remind you again about the upcoming Household Hazardous Waste Collection this Saturday, August 22nd, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The collection site will be behind the Washington Township offices. If you need more information, call the Township Hall at 586-786-0010. Last weekend was the first annual tractor pull at Westview Orchards in Washington Township. This new event brought tractors from all over the state to compete in this tough and dirty event.
The Mid-Michigan Mini Tractor Pull Club's here. Ray Shepard, who's in charge of that, is here. He's got the sled here. Looks like we got a great turnout. We have many different classes. We just started out with a V8 class. We had a multiple motorcycle engine class. The beginners just pulled, which are kids that are young or have really not pulled too much before. We also have modified class, 16-horse stock altered class. So there's a lot of people. It's pretty hot, but it seems like everybody's having fun. Yeah, we got another pull coming up next Sunday in Armada at the Armada Fair. We'll be out there with 7 tractors pulling, so please come out and watch us. What we're really into here is to try to get people into the sport, specifically the kids. Katie and Maggie do a wonderful job pulling, and we're really trying to get kids into the sport as much as we can, because it's really a lot of fun. September 19th and 20th, we're also going to have a pull here again. It's going to be a Saturday afternoon and a Sunday afternoon pull. So try to make it back out for that one if you didn't make it for this one.
Also, last weekend, the North Macomb Sportsmen's Club held its annual family picnic. President Gary Robb was happy with the turnout.
Today we're having our annual picnic that we have for all club members and their friends. The members are allowed to bring their friends here. There's a small charge for food, and we have a good time. We want to show the other people that we're more than just a gun club. There's a lot of social activities here. We have euchre tournaments for people that are invited, and we also hold shooting events, and we do a lot for the youth. A lot of youth shooting here. We hold Hunter's Ed programs, and we'll be having one of those the end of the month. Also, we're going to be in September 16th, hosting the MUCC State Shoot here, which will be skeet and trap, and then there'll be other events. People will come here and camp. It's a good family event.
Before I turn it over to Paul, we reported a few weeks ago about a movie called Leone being shot on Sisson Street in the Village. The movie is about the life of the sister of St. Teresa. Well, last week, it looked like the Curse of Leone took center stage during our last big rainstorm and took down an old chestnut tree that's been in the front yard of Sisson's Fancy for 140 years. The homeowners were not home at the time and told Channel 6 that unfortunately the old tree will have to come down. And now, here's Paul with sports.
Thanks, Jeannie. In sports, at the last school board meeting, the board voted to make some changes to the athletic policy.
We were just discussed this in curriculum subcommittee, and I just wanted to clarify that the only changes that are made to our current athletic academic policy is the paragraph at the very bottom that begins with consideration can be made for athletes with 3 negative grades. That has been added to allow administration flexibility that they felt that would be helpful. And what has been eliminated from this was the mandate that you must maintain a 1.5 GPA. That has been taken out, although Mr. Briner did explain that we are not reducing what we're expecting from the kids. We're just taking out that wording because by mandating that they must pass a minimum of 5 classes that cannot have 3 negative grades, they won't fall below that 1.5.
The annual red and white football game was held last Saturday at Dan Barnabo Field. The 9th and JV teams got to show off their talents before the mighty varsity team took the field. It's a fun day for everyone, and it was also picture day for the athletes. Athletic Director Greg Briner is looking forward to the football season.
Hi, and welcome again to Barnable Stadium. We're really excited to have another year of football. We have a great season coming up on Friday, August 28th. We play our first home football game against Warren Mott here at 7 o'clock. We love to pack this place to show our support for our Bulldogs and to see another exciting football game. We also have another game coming up on Friday, September 4th. It's a Friday night of Peach Festival. Let's start out the Peach Festival celebration with a victory over Utica Ford High School here at Barnable at 7 p.m. We want to get this place again packed and then to show Ford here that how much Romeo supports its football program. And then again, we are really excited about our special watchdog game. It's coming up on Friday, September 18th against Fraser High School. We're here trying to raise $50,000 for cancer, and it's going to be a very, very special night. And if you're coming that night, we'd like you to come early because there's going to be a tremendous lot of support for this effort and for this game. So let's go Bulldogs, and please come out and help support us.
After the game, the Dogs then headed out to Heather Hills for the annual Bulldog Classic golf outing. 144 golfers teed off to help raise money for the football program. Coach Jason Couch welcomed everyone and thanked them for coming out.
First of all, thank you very much for being here. We are at capacity. This is a record number for the Romeo football golf outing, and I want to thank you for being involved, for participating.
A special thanks went out to Cindy Wilson for organizing the outing.